Well, this is a point where I'm glad to say is coming to the end of the I'm not too sure how it's pronounced, the highway that runs from pretty much Norseman in WA, Western Australia, about 2,000 kilometres over that way, and comes to a rest at a town called Port Augusta in South Australia, which is about 60 kilometres from where I'm standing now. So these are the sort of roads, they just seem to come over a brow and go on forever into the horizon. So I've pulled up to stop really just to have a talk about it, because the Nullarbor has been an extraordinary ride, if to think about it. Last 2 days, from really Kalgoorlie to this point. The tyre, you can see my front tyre, she's just about worn to it's looking pretty bad. The back tyre, I mean the whole bike's looking pretty second hand, she could do with a real good clean. But she's ticking over nicely, plenty of fuel stations now, they're fairly cheap, $1.60 for premium service. You know, I'm just really glad now I'm coming to the end of this stretch of road. It's been windy, very windy. That's the south, the Australian Bride over there, and the wind's just coming off that. So you're sort of hanging on, trying to keep out of the wind as much as you can. There's one coming now, so you're punching through their wind as well, which comes really blow you clean off the road. The wind off these things can be pretty scary, so you've got to sort of hold on tight to the cow horns and just pull in and hold to the fairing. Oh, and it's cold. The coldest part of your body is your hands. I mean, it's my own fault for not having winter gloves with me. So I'm stuffing my hand into I've got the locker radiator here on both sides of the bike that I take it in turns and put one hand in there and the one hand in the other. So that's kept me warm. But yeah, the Nullarbor has been done. God-forsaken country that is out there. I can't understand why anybody would want to live. I mean, it's not really a place where anybody lives. They just work on these roadhouses, and it's really just to supply people with fuel and food and accommodation to get to the other side, to Perth, really. Heavily used by road trains to hauling goods to city. But it is bleak, and I think I've copped a pretty bad time to go through there with all these thunderstorms. This morning was pretty miserable and cold, but by about 11 o'clock it's sort of clearing up, and it has been about 20 degrees, so complete opposite to the centre. Going through the centre was hot as hell, whereas this has been really, really cold, and understandably really more closer to the Antarctic, really, and it's been a hell of a ride, and I think it's just been push to get through here as quickly as possible. Hey! Yeah, it's bloody cold, isn't it, mate? I've been thinking, can't wait to get home and have a cup of tea. And that's what I've been thinking, like, sort of pushing my thoughts forward to thinking, I'll be home and sitting on the couch in Nullurbor with a cup of tea and a packet of Tim Tams. Thinking about the Nullarbor, thinking, what distant memory that was. And these thoughts going through your mind, I could have had a week in Mexico drinking Coronas in an ice bucket, or I could have been in Tahiti, you know. But no, I'm crossing the bloody Nullarbor. has been a test, and camping last night was no fun, and setting the tents up in the rain. So yeah, it hasn't. It's been a testing time. It really has. And like I say, I've got 60 clicks now to Port Augusta, where I can hopefully get into the reception, check the bank,